This week's episode is gonna be very interesting. We're talking about a real consistent topic. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We'll get into it again. My name is Jacques Wright.
Adrian Peace.
And this is the Nice Guys Podcast. So this week we talking about Did Diddy do it? That's gonna be the title.
Did Diddy do it?
Did Diddy
Dum dum did
Dum did.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he did.
Man.
Did he come? No, don't come at me because I don't want to get smoke. Nigga. I don't want the diddler after me and shit.
The diddler, man.
But I know he did it because, like I was saying before camera started rolling, I feel like this Diddy is a smiling. His daddy was a snake, number one. Not saying that because your daddy's a bad person, but his dad got killed because he was doing snake activities.
Interesting.
It's like, if you watch anime, anybody know about Dragon Ball Z, he has an opportunity to be like Piccolo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seed or whatever the situation is, he could actually do that. But I don't think Diddy's trying to go that route. I think Diddy does it, but he still got that other side of him. He be trying to tell himself
like Tariq. A little bit.
I like Tariq. I like Tariq.
You like Tariq? I can't stand Tariq.
Yeah, but, people don't like Tariq, but I like the little nigga. I don't know what it is. I guess because I can relate, because if my dad, I would fuck that nigga up. I have, but it's just, I don't condone it. You can judge me accordingly, whatever. But anyway, so I feel like with Diddy though, man, and this is just my field, I don't know exactly. This is just me just making assumptions, of course, because I haven't been there. But I know people that's been around in his vicinity. I've, talked to people. I've dated a Ciroc chick. Mm-hmm. The nigga got some weird shit going on in the crib at them parties, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not like a secret. It's been talked about. Even Exhibit said it about 20-something years ago on a Howard Stern interview about some weird stuff. It's been
talked about for a very long time.
Yeah, so it's like everybody can't be saying the wrong.
It's one of those things. Is like the Pied Piper thing. It's like it's been in our faces. Been in our faces
I've been
a long
around
time.
Camp too, so it's like the
nigga changed his name to Love, and
all of a sudden, you just have these.
Anybody had no questions at the time.
Right, he's having these epiphanies, and now he wants to be closer to God. He wants to do all this other stuff, and like everybody that's been associated with this cat, either going to prison, died, or left, and then tried to convert themselves and do something that's more spiritual.
Yeah,
I just feel like something's very deep. And I seen this nigga in the club on video. I know they make jokes stuff on Instagram and social media, but he don't want to leave those spots. Like he likes that, that's what he does. That's just where he
like when he was
incubates.
The Halloween joint where he was where he was Joker.
Oh yeah.
It was some real things coming out
like
right there.
Him and it, he likes to play these clowns. I mean, of course, he embodied something that scared him on the Ellen DeGeneres, and I don't like Ellen either, but he got scared on that. She scared him real good, and he wanted to embody that so he wouldn't look like such a cow or whatever. But he's even said that, he had a story where he woke up and a bug or roaches on his face or something like that. He said he'll never want to live that lifestyle again. Man. And I feel like if you were at that level of extreme poverty, especially in New York, I think you're willing to do some wild. Yeah, I feel like, and even with that, like from a personal, we won't get into it a little bit deeper. I'm gonna let you kind of ride into it as well. But I feel like when you've had people done stuff to you because they see how thirsty you are and how giddy you are and wanted to not be in that position. Right. I feel like people in the industry will take advantage of you. And treat you accordingly. You're going to do the same stuff in retrospect because
I think we know probably 20% of what really be going on behind closed doors. And I'm not some big conspiracy theorist guy or anything like that. It's just bro, there's too many stories, bro.
Too many stories. John Epstein, you got the cat from Nickelodeon. Man. The Drake or whatever his name story, talking about how he was sexually molested and took advantage of by some cat from Hollywood. Right. You got Razby coming out there going crazy. Everybody signing him knowing that they all in the bed wearing whitey tighties with pictures and Christos look crazy. When I was young, I'm like, these niggas look like bitches. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Khalil. I felt a Khalil moment in that moment. He been back on the pod. I was just talking to him the other day. Actually, yesterday. These niggas look like some bitches. I was like, even Marcus Houston one time, I'm like, he look like a female, nigga.
I mean, well.
I was like, this nigga look like a straight female in that shit. And now this nigga trying to date younger chicks that's like 18 years old. This nigga's like 40, bro. Come on, dog. Man. Can't even buy our own drink.
That's crazy. It's no justifying that one. It's like, She had one birthday. Now it's all right. Now it's okay.
Make it make sense. Make the math. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to nigga Terrence out again. And just it's to the new math. All I'm saying is that I'm a little unhinged today. I don't give a shit. I ain't been feeling good all week no way, so I'm just gonna let this shit just ride. Maybe this is my therapy.
Right, get it out.
I've been cleaning my crib, trying to cleanse my shit. I'm cleansing myself right. This is my cleansing motherfucking process right here.
Yeah.
So to me, I just noticed these direct correlation with people that either been abused or become abusers.
Absolutely.
Especially, I mean, you want to talk about the aura. I'm from Chicago and shit. Shout out to my city, whatever. And I mean, I met one of the victims. I've been around these folks, you know, because of certain stuff. I'm all dating certain people, whatever, blah, blah. I even met Dave Hollis. Like I mentioned, he was in my crib sleeping, eating cereal and shit. What the fuck? This Dave Hollis is actually like, this is some wild shit. So, just seeing his story, him being molested, it going down the way it went down. His brothers coming out talking about the same stories.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. It's no secret. Now I was at the Kelly Price event. I was recording some stuff. They got mad at me, told me to delete the Snapchat because they talking about some stuff that come out later. I was kind of hearing some of the conversation, but I didn't know everything in detail. I was hearing less spit. I'm trying to focus on Kelly Price. Yeah. Shout out to her. She's one of the best fucking vocalists. It's so underrated. It's fucking ridiculous. Her and Kiki Wyatt are so underrated. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Talking about some Beyonce. Beyonce, you cool, but you ain't no Kiki Wyatt, no Kelly Price. I'm gonna say it straight up. Anyway, I'm at this event. They tell me to delete the stuff, and I'm not realizing what the hell's going on. My mother's kind of warning me, watch these cats, don't be around these people too heavy. You know, I'm trying to do music. I'm on Can TV. Shout out to Can TV as well. I'm just trying to do different things in order to kind of market what I do. I am an R&B singer, so I do that stuff as well too when I can. R&B ain't going nowhere, so y'all can just stop that shit. I know Dallas, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on here, but y'all seem to not like niggas just, even the women, I'm not even talking about dudes, I'm just talking about women. Y'all don't even want a nigga to be corny half the time. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I went to a place, a girl looked at me like, what you doing?
You gotta be 4 bats.
What? Anyway, so to see his story and then see Diddy, I was like, and then to see that picture show up online, internet just does not lose, bro. They was in the party together, like sitting in the pictures look like two villains and shit. I just feel like all this power given to these individuals, eventually stories are gonna come out over time. Yeah. Especially people not getting paid. Cassie got paid. Now everybody else like, she got paid. That nigga raped me so many times. I done lost count. You feel me? Like type stuff. That's how I feel. Exactly. What happened with Kels too. So let's talk about it, bro.
Yeah, man, it seems like, well, it's like obviously these people are unstable, and I mean rightfully so. Like something like that happens to you, then you need help. Like, and so many times in our community that help is nowhere to be found. So it's like you give power to already unstable individuals. It's kind of a logical conclusion that they would become more unstable and do unstable nigga things.
Like some Nero shit, like Nero. You ever looked up one of the most vicious rulers of Rome was Nero? Like Nero. Nero was one of the most ruthless. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, no, that's real, and you see it time and time again throughout history, and we just continue to perpetuate these cycles. And it's like, Diddy obviously just strikes me as, I mean, Diddy seems like the type of person who was probably, really insecure as a kid or something like that. And, you give people like that power and they gonna abuse it. And that's what you see apparently has happened. Like, even if you take away all of the other allegations and stuff like that, like the more serious allegations that he's on trial for, Diddy is a bully, period. Okay. Like, yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like, those stories are definitely true, and we've seen that.
Cheesecake and Cambodian breast milks. Yeah.
So
Diddy is a bad boy, right?
Yeah. I mean,
that shit's corny. But then, go ahead.
He named the label bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in our faces. So I think a lot of people look at certain cats in the industry. I think Drake is one of them. I think we should talk about that later. We look at a lot of these dudes and we think, he corny, he ain't going, like Diddy was called corny for a long time, and so people, I think he was able to hide behind that, and people didn't really know, because people, even now, people still afraid to really talk about the Diddy situation, because Diddy is still Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
So
if I saw Diddy, I would tell him, nigga, you weird, bro. Like, like you know you weird, like low key. Like, it's no hiding behind it. Like, who in their right mind? I got people that I've been around. I really don't have too many friends. That's another episode. I don't really have friends, people I'm cool with, associates. Yeah. You know, that's how I see shit. But I ain't never like, let's party, daddy. Like, I'm never saying this to anybody, bro. Like, that's just not gonna happen in my vocabulary. Like, I know there's parts of me that I've tried to, work on, but I know just, nigga, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna be like, let's go party, daddy. Let me go take you shopping. You take women shopping, nigga. You take women shopping. You take female shopping. You don't take another man shopping. I don't give a fuck. I throw you some bread, nigga. You go do what you gonna do with it. If you go buy the clothes, that's cool. If you don't, that's on you. Yeah. But what grown man in their right mind is gonna ask another man to go shopping?
Yeah, that's different.
Now, maybe somebody else took you shopping. So, shit. They took you shopping. That's what I'm gonna leave it at that. Whatever else y'all did behind closed doors, you seen stories like John Epstein. You seen these cats do this weird stuff with this money and this power, and it's like, how can y'all look past it? Now Diddy is celebrating and chilling, hanging out with his boy Stevie J. Man, and Stevie J was kissing Lil Wayne on the list before a performance. You can look this up. We can put the hat. If you want to find it, it's on YouTube. They ain't deleted it all. It's too many people that was like, "What the hell did we just see?" Right. They acknowledgement for each other was to kiss each other on the lips.
And you see a lot of that in like mob culture and stuff like that. And it's I don't know what to think about that. It's crazy.
It's no thinking. I'm not kissing another man on the lips, dog. That's wild. I'm not even doing it for the movies, bro. Like I'm not gonna get paid, bro. Like I've had people that tried. I've been in a film where I didn't know like a cat was this, but no interaction. It's just something I came to a recollection to because of whatever was talked about in the movie. But even still, I told him like, bro, I'm not doing that. None of that. A lot of cats on the set was gay. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like you ain't get me to do nothing. It ain't worth it, bro. I like my mangina. You ain't touching that pussy, bro. It's good. I'm keeping that to myself. So I don't understand, why people think this is not a cat. Like, and then like, not even just the whole molestation and sexual assault allegations, all that stuff. Like Kim Porter, my ex told me some stuff about that situation. How he was always cheating on her, treating her like whatever.
Is that the one that passed?
Right, passed. Right, she passed away. Mysteriously passed away when she about to release this book. Albie Shore, weird that he about to release this book. He going into a coma. It's just like it's just these connections that I just feel like even with the Keefy D thing and just whatever the hell happened with that.
There was diddling here.
A lot of diddling, bro. So I feel like there's a lot of connections to Puff Daddy, but because of the fact that he has so much power and influence. It's like the cats that created the rules that run America. Like these cats can create whatever they want to do. And all we gonna do is just sit there and just let people do it. That's what I keep saying in America.
And that's why I feel like 50 Cent, shout out to 50 Cent, is this might seem random, but 50 is one of the most like unique characters in all of history to me. Like because he's a street nigga that can go sit on Good Morning America and still be himself. And we don't call him corny or anything like that. Like he don't hide behind no type of facade. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like he'll still tell you like, hey, it ain't nothing for me to get you hit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like where Diddy is for so many years hid behind the facade of, and maybe not intentionally, but everybody thought this man was just corny. Like. That's Diddy. That's dancing Diddy right there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny.
So
he made his. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Bad Boy like that. I mean, he had a couple hits or whatever. I mean, shout out to Death Row. I was more a fan of that. Same. I mean, because I don't know, it just seemed more authentic to me. I never resonated with Bad Boy. No offense to even Biggie. I'm still not a Biggie fan, bro. I never really got into Biggie Small.
I can't lie. I really bought into a lot of the marketing and stuff like that when it was Tupac versus Biggie, and I was like hardcore Tupac.
I didn't even think about that when I was a shorty. I just liked Tupac. I just like the fact that he just seemed authentic. Like his voice, his words, his music just resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it just hit. Right. And I think it was a funny interaction just to see like Jodeci go from working with Bad Boy to working with Suge and Pac and all of them for that project for All Eyes on Me. So I'm not sure what that was about, but You know, Diddy just has a way of being Diddy and diddling. Like he do bogus. And then like even that dude when I'm making the band, when that dude, the Q dude was trying to like say, y'all not getting paid. Like Diddy's not paying us, my family not eating. Q Mosey, whatever his name was. And he just disappeared. They got rid of this nigga. Like,
everybody been looking at Mace crazy for years.
Yeah, right.
For saying like, yo, this man owe me.
And then look at the lead singer for making the band. A little zesty to me. I was like, I don't know, it could be a little extra zesty. I'm just making, you know, I see what I see. He was a talented cat, but some cats, I just feel like you could just see them doing some shit that they should not be doing just because Diddy is Diddy. And I think what I'm trying to get at the bottom line is, know your fucking value, bro. Like, these cats just want to come out now and talk about what he did. You should have said, number one, you grown as hell. You shouldn't be doing none of this shit in the first place. Yeah. Grow some balls, man. Like, for real. Like, I'm never letting nobody, like, unfortunately, I did try to do this, you know, thing with blood. I'm not gonna get into the detail, but I was like, this shit retarded, bro. I'm not doing this no more. Like, it's just like, you should just know, like, and okay, maybe I'm wrong for saying it all the way around because some people are just real young and impressionable. They ain't really got a lot going on. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just like, where your moral compass at if you're going to allow somebody or be around somebody to allow them to do some shit like that to you? Yeah. That's how I see it. And y'all can get mad at me. He can be more of the nicer reason. I'm going to be straight up with this shit. Like, that shit is great. I'm not doing it, bro. I'll be broke. I'll be on the streets before I let somebody sit there and disrespect my body and my temple like that, bro. I'll allow myself to do certain things to myself, per se, whatever, but I'm not going to let somebody else do that because of an opportunity that may not even come about and then be upset when it don't work out the way it's supposed to.
Absolutely. And that's with anything, especially something like that. But like with anything, I'm not, if people, it's like people don't have a line in the sand to begin with. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't understand. That's a level of desperation I guess I ain't never felt and just never will. Because I done been desperate, but...
And people will try it, man. Like, even when I had a recent event, I just saw certain stuff that didn't make sense. Right. And I'm supposed to just be like, oh, because you got connections, you know people, I'm supposed to not tell you what the fuck. And if you ever see this, you know who you is, bro. You know it's on anybody. Like, you know who you are. Like, nah, bro, when money's involved, I'm a whole different type of nigga, bro. I'm a beast. I will fuck somebody up, dog. Like I've always been like, I was the type of kid, if I had bread in my pocket and I never grew up in the hood, I grew up in the suburbs, I'm not gonna lie like I did. I didn't even tell my mother how much money I had, bro. That's just how I am. Like, I can have buku bread. I'm not gonna tell you what I got. I'm gonna go count my shit in the bathroom, go to the register, pull out exactly what the amount is, and that's it. So if I have money involved transactionally, I'm not the same type of person. So like, I feel like for me, even still with that, seeing opportunities if somebody seems to have this, that, and the third, I'm still like, it's not my money, it's your money. Right, yeah. And it's you trying to provide me an opportunity to grow, whatever, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at it like, that's great. But even still, that's still not my bread. That's still not what I got going on. I'm not going to allow myself to succumb to some bullshit just because of the fact that, like, Cassie, I'm going to be honest, with Cassie, like, she around him for like 15-something years, more than that. Like, couldn't she have gotten away from it? Like, what? She allowed herself to be in that because she knew later on she was going to try to bank on that situation. That's what I'm trying to get at. A lot of cats... And that just, to me, shows something about you as a person that's really messed up, too. A lot of times, you attract people to you that's just as fucked up as yourself.
Oh, that happens a lot, yeah. I don't know enough about the Cassie situation to speak on that, to be honest. But that definitely does happen quite a bit. I mean, the law of attraction work in many ways. It's not just for attracting the things that you want. It's actually a lot easier to attract the things that you wish you could get away from. You know, you got to be proactive about not doing that.
You know, and if you feel stuck, it's just like, I feel it's unfortunate because I've been in a situation, I feel stuck because something happened to me and I'm like, damn, fuck, I'm gonna deal with this, you know, whatever. Right. And that's a little different. But it's like if somebody is using money or whatever the situation and lured you into a lifestyle, they feel like they can. That's what I'm trying to get at too. Like with Diddy, I feel like because he has an allurement, you know, that shiny, you know, object that allures people in to kind of pull them into a situation and then can try to control and manipulate you for so long mentally. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, even Arcade did the same shit. Like, these same predators do the same stuff. They get to this certain level of stature and pull you in because they know that you don't have as much. Right. And then they take advantage of you.
Yeah, you find somebody
on you for that, bro.
You find somebody that wants something, you show them like, yo, this is the life you could be living. You know what I'm saying? And like you with me. You with me now.
What up, Playboy? Yeah, and then the game. Bro, the game, nigga, I'm about to get a little closer to the camera. The game, bro. How you hanging out? He was hanging out with Diddy for a whole year. I thought this man was he said he ain't went to the studio. He just partied every day.
I don't believe anything that comes out of the game's mouth. This man said what did he say? He said he met Tupac or something like that. And was friends and stuff like that. This nigga was a kid.
In Puff Daddy hanging out. So he had to hang out with him at some point.
Yeah.
To what level extent, I don't know, man. But if you really hung out with some man for a whole year and never went to the studio, dog, I don't know, man. It's just certain stuff that you be hearing. I'm just like, social media is tripping me out, bro.
Yeah.
Overall. I don't know how credible all this stuff is, and it's just interesting to me. But at the end of the day, like, you always see the same exact science with people that are powerful, taking advantage of people that they feel like are, you know, peons or whatever, even at your job. You know, I work in corporate America. Like, you see people do stuff. I'm like, why are you brown nosing so much? Like, you are in them cheeks hard. Can you breathe?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get
like,
up out of there.
Have some dignity for yourself, bro. Respect yourself. As a woman or as a man, get the fuck up out of there. I had to learn that myself the hard way when dealing with people. You know, being too nice or whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, being nice. We talked about that. Being nice. I learned you gotta be kind, bro. That shit's crazy. Be kind to yourself and be kind to the other person, bro. Like, set that boundary, man. That's when did he do it? I think he personally did. And I don't care how you feel about it. If you see it afterwards and before, I think you did it, brother. I think you did something that was strange. It's too many people saying the same stuff about you.
Yeah. And it's like, it's one of those situations too where it's like you want to, with somebody who has contributed as much as they've contributed to the culture, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, especially knowing that the way that they do, black men, especially once they reach a certain level of success or whatever. So it's like, dang, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but nah, it's like there's too much writing on the wall to not.
All allegations, I don't know because I wasn't there, but it's just too many people that's saying the same thing. It's not all a bunch of females, it's men, women, and children.
I mean, it's some people that's wild and reaching and throwing out false things as well. But it's like, there's too many things that seem credible to
put past.
It's like, okay, we're gonna wait for the trial, but he looking crazy right now.
Just looking at him as a person, I could just see him doing something.
Exactly.
I know it's messed up. But I just could see him doing some of this shit. Like, Diddy, I could see you doing it.
Listen, I profile.
Might not never see this.
I profile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to, man.
You know,
fuck that. You got to. In this world, you got to. I saw Jeffrey Dahmer. You got to profile niggas, man. Ted Bundy. These cats, they didn't even see them niggas. What's his name? Sweat. Whatever the other dude was in Illinois that was doing all that stuff. They didn't even profile them. They need to profile. Do some profiling. We are pro. The Nice Guys podcast is pro profiling
to an extent.
Nah, man, there's nothing wrong with some of that, man. Because shit, like, some people don't tell you what it is. If you ain't paying attention, then you won't get the results out of the situation that was supposed to happen in the initial beginning. So if you know Puff Daddy, a lot of these people I hate to see is that some people just want to put themselves in that predicament so they can come up. What you coming up off of in this life? Are you focusing on your purpose? Your purpose is to get molested by Diddy or to get taken advantage of by Puff Daddy or whoever else is taking advantage of people?
Yeah, and sadly, some people, that's all they know is to put themselves in that kind of situation, which is just, it's a real, it's mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what value do you have for your fucking self?
None.
That's what I'm gonna get.
None is the answer.
How do you?
No type of self-esteem.
How do you feel about yourself every day?
Like, you know, I mean, most of I feel like they just don't know their purpose and they don't want to be alive for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you at that point, you don't really have no self-value, and that's a sad situation. But at a certain point, it's like, how much sympathy and empathy am I supposed to have?
I can't have that much. I'm like, you grown as hell. I'm sorry, I cannot help myself. It just comes back to that same, you grown, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
you
Terry
need to shut up,
Crews.
because you wasn't crying about it when he was doing whatever he was doing.
Yeah, I can't feel bad for Terry Crews.
Yeah, disrespecting you, pissing on whatever you did. Carisha, what's her name? From the Miami girls, the City Girls?
City Girls,
He peed on that girl. I know he did. She like golden shit. She said she like it. Then he was like, all right, well, I'm going to piss all over your face. He seemed like that type of cat. Right. All right, cool.
And the crazy thing is like, it does seem like, I mean, obviously, sure, he's a very powerful person who could force people to do something against their will. But in a lot of these stories, it seems like it was more suggestive than necessarily him forcing somebody. He can see, like, predators see through that. They see your weakness. And when you're in the wild, you look at Animal Planet, the lion is looking at the weakest person, that's the slowest one running, hanging fruit. That's low-hanging fruit. And you got to tell him no.
You gotta tell him no. He wants to party. You know, and when I saw Meek Mills jumping around like a jackrabbit with that bet, I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, I'll just give you some extra bread, bro. It ain't that serious. You don't catch me on camera jumping around like this. Like, Meek, I can't, I'm like,
you could have went and talked to Jay, man.
I never seen that video.
Why you ain't talked to Hov?
I ain't never seen that video, Meek. I'm sorry. The Meek and Diddy, I just was like, bro, you know what? And then they hugged up on the thing. I was like, the predators, they find the weak people and they exploit that. Yeah, man. And that's absolutely what it all comes down to.
That's how they keep power.
Does that with entertainers. Nobody really comes out more successful than Diddy in a lot of situations you see in terms of contracts. What happened to B5? Like, you don't see any of these people become more successful than Diddy.
And in this situation,
not that you have to be, but even with Jay-Z, he's brought up people in his camp that all became successful. Right, and he knows has the talent to do it.
Everybody else is.
Yeah, he might have cheated on Beyonce. What powerful man gonna be loyal? I'm gonna be honest. Women be mad at me. That's fine. But if I gotta spend a lot of monies, it's a lot harder.
The level, the amount of temptation is
the delectables become a lot more delectable. You take that how you want to take it. I'm just being honest. I'm just gonna be real. That's it. I'm just gonna leave them out. I'm gonna shut up now. Did he do it? Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it seems that way.
He finds the weak. Because honestly, I feel like when you're a weak person, you look for weak people. I don't want to be around weak ass people. I'll be honest with you. I don't like that. I want to be around people that know who they are as an individual and know what the fuck they want to have going on. Because I mean, like they said, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong goddamn room.
Exactly. Dog. Right.
Like, there's no challenge in that. That's why I like playing fighting games and whooping niggas. And then when I get my ass, I'm like, damn, nigga, that was impressive. I'll be online. I'll be like, nigga, I gotta learn that.
For real.
You went online and did what? You did some studies? How you whooping me in chest? I gotta figure what this nigga know, because I've been learning without really studying. I'll be talking shit, but I gotta really learn how to do this. Cause I'm like, nigga, we really sitting down calculating. I know when we play a little quicker, it's a little bit different to maneuvering, but when there's a couple of days involved, he got time to sit down, really calculate all the moves, predict everything that's gonna happen in every scenario. So it's like, all right, cool. He really got it down to a science, so now I gotta get better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you're around people that you gotta try to demean or talk down to or call them a pussy or whatever the hell you gotta do. Like, I watch everything around people that I'm around. And if y'all watching, you know who he is. I watch everything. I watch my damn self. I'm a main study of myself. So to see Diddy is just like seeing, like you said, a bully. And all bullies have the same fucking trait. They try to find the weakest out of the bush. Right. Like, even me, I've even put myself in predicaments where I act stupid. I make jokes all the time. Like, I'm always studying. I'm always watching niggas. I just had to be like that, especially staying in the hood. You might get shot. Like, I've survived this long. I've been around a lot of stuff that I don't talk about. And it's because I watch motherfuckers and I'm quiet. A lot of times people are like bullies. They think because you quiet, like, you know, Diddy or whatever, they can take advantage. For me, I ain't slapping niggas. I surprise people.
I can speak to that. I was in a situation, you know, from elementary school to middle school, way back in the day, and I was getting bullied because I was the shy kid. I was really like the only black kid in my class. It might have been like one or two others throughout throughout those years, but like throughout all those years, it was just like I was the minority. I didn't hit 5 foot until my 9th grade year. Dang. So yeah, like 4 foot, barely 100 pounds, throughout most of my. So yeah, I was an easy target, right. And so I was getting picked on by these 2 kids in particular. And, I went home, had a talk with my pops, and he was like, did you hit him? I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? My pops was like, my pops was like, you got to, next time we do something to you, knock him out. So the next day, I was getting picked on, and I had to flip the script. And just about every day for about 2 years, they was getting terrorized. So, the bully became the bully, but then I had to have a realization within myself, right? That a lot of what I was doing at that point, it wasn't about protecting myself anymore. It was insecurity of me trying to be something that I'm not, or that I don't need to be, so that I'm not looked at a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same cycle. It's always.
I'm gonna be cool until you try me. Mm-hmm. I watch little subliminals. I watch little stuff that people, try to. I just watch it. I might make jokes, but I know why I'm joking about it. You know what I'm saying? Have I been bullied? People will try me, but I wouldn't stand up for myself. I can't. My mother was always type, if you come up in here talking about you crying, I'm gonna beat your ass and send you back outside. So it's just, it ain't never been a situation. And then even with me still, I like fighting. That's everything I do. I always wanted to be a fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only my mother wouldn't let me do it because she couldn't afford health insurance. My dad wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? But every video game I have is a fucking fighting game. I like fucking fighting. Like, I really don't want to shoot you. I mean, I will, but I will knock you the fuck. And then I feel bad depending on the type of person, because if I know you ain't trying, like with you, we had a little situation, I feel, I'm not going to really knock this nigga in the face, because he's not that bad of a person. Now, if he's a ruthless person, I probably not. We would have fought in front of my house. But you're not that type of person, you know what I'm saying? So, like, with people in situations, man, I kind of vet them out based on what it is. Diddy, I will fight you, nigga. Like, I ain't going for it. Like, if I have enough distance, I'm not afraid of you. Like, when you do that, I'll break your fucking face. Like that shit with the dude from Power or whatever, the 2-bit dude. That was 2-bit. Man. The only reason I probably wouldn't want to fight that nigga because he probably would file a lawsuit or something. I don't know what he would try to do. But people like that, I'd be ready to knock them in the face. Yeah. Because I feel like, why you gotta do this? Life is what it is. It's hard enough it is. And it is. Right. And now you want to add extra obstacles. You need to be knocked in the face a couple times. Now, I wouldn't say I have to bully somebody every day, but I'm gonna prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never done that. I ain't never flipped the script, but I've had people to try to fight. I fought 3 BDs one time. Like, it was just a situation, and I just grabbed one hold of one of them, and they niggas just hit me. I had to stop the fight because a girl jumped in, and I have like certain principles because I know I'm gonna really fuck her up. So it's like I can't really fight everybody. I got snaked by one cat. I ain't a nigga. He wasn't even at the park yet. Yeah, he was running his way up. He must have ran there full flood. I ain't see him coming. They niggas had set up a jump for me. And the main dude that tried to do it, I guess he figured because I was quiet and I was kind of focused on school. I was a National Honor Society student, so like my mother was never like to play around in school. So we hooping outside, and I guess he figured he gonna headbutt me and call me a pussy. Yeah. And I wasn't gonna do nothing. I said, all right, bro. I just started whopping this nigga. I'm just knocking his ass backwards. But what I'm trying to get at is that people will try you because of wherever they think you at. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy being a bully, it's because people have allowed him to bully. They don't allow this nigga to bully no more. I don't understand why people do that. They sit back and they watch the bullying going. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck is this nigga? That's what I always think.
I'm the type of person though, I feel like you do have to, you gotta be smart with certain individuals. Like, you can't just crash out on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really been in situations that you know that. Like, it sounds great to be like, I'll snap on anybody, bro. Can't nobody touch me.
I'm not saying you snap on anybody, but if you're challenging me and you're threatening me in some type of, I'm beating your ass. It's on site, bro. I get it. Yeah, your life might be in jeopardy. That's cool. But at the end of the day, for me, it's a little different. I'm like I said, I'm more of a fight or flight type person. Like, oh, okay. Cause like if I'm in danger, bro, I've gotta protect myself. Yeah. I've never been around people to that extent, but I know what you're trying to say as well too. It's not good to just Tupac everybody in this motherfucker. I feel like Tupac really engaged in it. I'm talking about somebody threatening my life. I'm fucking.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'm not condoning just going out there and snapping on something.
Yeah, right.
But I do feel like you said, you gotta be smart and watch things. But I'm gonna call it out for what it is.
Yeah.
Period. Like I'm like, hey man, no, we gonna stop this right here. Even at work, I'm like, nah, bro, stop. Just stop. We're not gonna do it. This might be my last day, but I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Right.
You're gonna respect me right here in this very moment. Period. We ain't gotta be physical, but if it gets to that point you wanna throw hands, I'm probably gonna lay them out before you land yours. That's just how this gonna work. So that's how I see it, man. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna be quiet. Diddy, man, you stuttered all this, Diddy. You big bully, you.
Hey.
Riding around with bikes with Stevie J.
We shall see what happens. I don't know. I feel like I don't think anything's gonna come out of this, to be honest.
It's not. That's, you know what? That's why I'm doing all this extra, because I know it's not. Yeah. He has too much power and influence. That's why he over there posting stuff talking about victory and all this stuff beforehand, because he's a dealer, bro. Like, he really is the dealer.
Right.
Like this, and it goes not even just with him, it's just with powerful people that are willing to steal. Like with John Epstein, what he up there is that he was willing to. It was a Jeffrey. I keep saying him. Epstein, the weird dude from St. John's. That dude. Doing all that weird stuff. He was willing to give up names. Diddy not gonna give up names.
Yeah. I mean,
whoever he's around knows is about
that, or he got enough information on people that they like, nah, we can't let him go down, or he gonna take us with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they would just do him the same way. They would just hang him up in the prison system, or prison cell somewhere. I think he's more. I think it's a certain level of those type of people. They know how they maneuver.
Yeah.
That they have. Somebody got a hold on him too. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Is like somebody got something on him too. So it's just like a mutual understanding. Like, oh, we're gonna take. He's good.
Yeah.
He's straight. He's gonna be okay. He's good. He does what he needs to do. He's a puppet just like the rest. But it just, to me, it's just very interesting to see that. And it's interesting to see this. And we all knew. I felt like after seeing Cassie, when I knew this shit was gonna happen. It's just been too many accounts where. When one person comes out, it's like the Me Too thing. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. So at the end of the day, I know we're gonna close out. I know I've been ranting and bantering about this. It just irritates me to see powerful people do this, because you can have so much power, but you don't have to do bogus stuff to people.
Yeah.
Have some dignity, have some purpose about yourself.
For real.
In this world, evil for some reason just seems to always win. Because it's some certain forces here that I just don't understand. So that's what y'all been seeing, is me being frustrated with those thoughts and those battles on a daily basis. I be like, how the hell do these people move up in it? Okay.
I know a lot of our audience is probably artists and stuff like that, man. Just remember, you got to tell them no, and that's not just for Diddy. That's for all of the Diddies out there, because there's some more of them. There's a bunch of them. It's not just.
It's a lot of Diddy.
It's not just Sean Puffy Combs out there. You know what I'm saying? It's the industry is there's a lot of dark energy there, and a lot of things that happen behind the scenes, a lot of ritualistic things, and I'm not even getting into like the whole.
I don't even know about all this.
I'm not even getting into the whole like Satanist, atheist, Illuminati, all of that stuff. I'm not even talking about that. Just on a business level and on a like mob ties level of like. Sunning you, like the quote unquote bug breaking and all of that stuff. Like it's ritualistic at this point, and it's like, yo, if there's a way to get you, we gonna get you, of course, like because it's gonna profit me.
Yeah, it's like a joke. Like, I got that dude, you know what I'm saying? Right, they laugh about it, pull up a drink. Like, it's like when you go to a Mexican. Let me stop. When you go to a prison and they do it to you to push you in, they do that stuff just because it's by nature it's just funny, and it's also to claim dominance in some weird, sick, sadistic way. Yeah,
and it's like, yo, once you in, like once we got you at all the parties, we got you in all the clubs. We know we the record label. We can tell you like, hey, we need you to go to the strip club once a week. For promotion, and then we're gonna put you with this person over here. Start going to his parties, you know what I'm saying, and then you get wrapped up. Like, that's how it happens, bro. Like,
I mean,
these people are putting you in these rooms.
Yeah, being around certain folks, even like just on a smaller scale here, in this city, I know there's certain stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't going for that shit.
It's a lot of industry games that
like,
play
I
that
have
people aren't
too
realizing.
much. I feel like personally, I have too many talents and abilities to just see myself succumb to some bull crap because it's gonna make somebody else feel good about what they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's about, I'm selfish, I'll be honest with you, in a lot of different ways. It's about me. You ain't gonna get me.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm light-skinned with dark-skinned tendencies. I am light-skinned with dark. I am a dusty, light-skinned nigga, so it's just not going down with me. So people ask, like, how you be feeling? I don't be doing nothing weird. I just have regular conversations. If it go well, go well. If it don't, it don't. But there ain't no weirdness going on with me, so
yeah.
I don't get it. But know your value. Like we said, as an artist, you know, say no when you need to. So
Church.
Preach. But I think that's pretty much it for me today. I just had to get into that Diddy, man, because I heard people talking about this, even other conversations. And I was just like, just because a man is of a certain stature, so much money, and he's tired of women, doesn't mean he need to start taking down.
Yeah.
And somebody was trying to, I was like, bro, whoa, no, bro, that's not how this works, dog. And for me, not like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a typical dude, but if I get more money, I want more women. I want more food and more abundance. I don't want more men. Like, what does this come from? Like, that's some other stuff. So, I don't know, man. It's a lot to this. It's a lot of layers, too.
It is.
We could be talking about this for quite some time. But we're going to cut this short, because I'm going to go into another rant. I'm just like, I'm not trying to do this on the Saturday morning. It's a good Saturday so far. So, but again, man, my name is Jacquil Wright.
Adrian Peace.
And this is the Nice Guys Podcast. Diddy Did It. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay peaceful.
Peace.